Hi everybody. So now we're being asked to solve this equation right here. 5 secant minus 3 is equal to secant minus 11. But we're solving it over all the real numbers. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're looking for my solution, or we're looking for a general solution. So what we're going to do here is we're going to identify all coterminal angles. So in this case, I'm going to I'm going to identify the pattern of repetition here. So let's take a quick look at the equation here. I try to isolate the trig function. So I'm going to bring that secant over, and that'll be 4 secant theta. I'll bring the negative 3 over. Okay, so negative 11 plus 3 is going to be negative 8. Then I'll divide, so secant theta is going to equal negative 2. Well, I don't want to be working with secant. I'd rather be working with a primary trig ratio. So I know that secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So I'll reciprocate both sides, and I'll get cosine of theta is equal to negative 1/2. Now, I like to identify where my solution is here. Cosine is negative in quadrants 2 and 3. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to quickly go find my reference angle, and I'll do that by using positive 1/2. The negative told me what quadrants I'm in, but I'm looking for the size of the reference angle, how big it is. So I just want the number here, and that's going to get me pi over 6. Okay, cosine goes to 1/2 at the angle pi over 6. Sorry, whoa, pi over 3. And I was thinking sine the whole time. Pi over 3 is where cosine goes to 1/2. Now, what that means is I'm taking the top half of the circle and dividing it into thirds. But it also means I'm dividing the bottom half of the circle into thirds. Now, to get to the second quadrant, okay, I need 2 of those pieces here. So I need 2/3 of pi. To get to the, whoa, you can't see that. To get to the third quadrant, I need 1, 2, 3, I need 4 of those thirds. Okay, 4 pi over 3s. Okay, so those are the 2 angles, or the 2 principal angles. Maybe that's the best way to say that. These are the 2 principal angles. Now let's think about how coterminal angles get written. So this means, therefore, that my answer here in general, okay, is going to be the principal angle. Now that could be 2 pi over 3 or 4 pi over 3. Either one of those is okay. Plus, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the period, basically, of the trig function. How often does it repeat? Well, it's going to repeat every 2 pi radians. So how many times am I going to add 2 pi? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm going to add n 2 pi's. But n has to be an element of the integers. Okay? N has to be an integer. So I'm going to add 2 pi to these things. Basically, I'm going to go around and around and around, positively or negatively, but I'm going to do full rotations, no fractions there. That's why I want integers. Now, Z is the symbol typically used for integers. Now, if you use I, okay, that's okay. Okay, you're going to find a lot of people at this level here will take one or the other here, but beyond this level here, it's a Z, okay, with a funky little line through it. So that's the solution that we're looking for this question.